Alright guys, new update for Wuthering Waves. Today we have some brand new kit changes to look at for one of the incoming characters on the way, which is going to be Phrolova, a very anticipated 5-star character set to release in the next 2.5 version update. We now have some new patch notes about all the latest kit changes that they've done in the beta, which includes some stuff of her kit that got nerfed, and some stuff that got buffed as well. So let's go over all the new details in this video and see how much exactly Phrolova has changed or improved since my last pre-release kit breakdown. Also, before we start, if you guys wish to be kept updated on everything WUWA, feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already, put those notifications on, which will help you guys see any new updates that come out right away. We're almost about to reach 20k subscribers, so once we do reach this milestone, I'll do a special giveaway on the channel. Most likely going to be my first ever free character giveaway, and since it'll be around the time of the Phrolova banner, it'll most likely be a free 5-star Phrolova giveaway to one of my subscribers. There will be a dedicated video, so stay tuned for that once we do reach the milestone. But for now, let's not waste any time, get right into the new kit changes for Phrolova. Alright, pulling up the kit changes here, so we have the Phrolova 2.5.7 kit changes. This is what Phrolova currently looks like in the beta, and since we're getting closer to the release, this is almost what the final look of the character will look like. Starting off with the combo tutorial, so as we've seen from the pre-release kit breakdown, we did have a section showing us the combo tutorial, how to play this character, and it seems that a few things has changed since last time. The old one was during Resonance Liberation, when the active Resonator casts Echo skill. The summon will then unleash a powerful attack. Now the new one is in the enhanced state. When the active Resonator casts the Echo skill, the summon will unleash a powerful attack, which now makes it that you can use it more often, as the old one had during Resonance Liberation, and now the new one is only during the enhanced state. Alright, the movement of life and death basic attack stage 3 multiplier also got some changes. It went from 39.23% plus 26.15% times 6 to only 42.69% times 6. Now the Scarlet Coda composed resolving. The chord flow, as we saw from my latest video, after casting the skill, Phrolova enters resolving chord and ends composed state. Re-enter the composed state after 25 seconds. Now the new one is Phrolova enters the composed state every 25 seconds after casting this skill, sends composed into cooldown, and activates resolving chord. Alright, now moving on, we got Rhapsody of a New World that didn't receive too many changes. Gonna scope over this one. We have the after sound gain and purge rules. The after sound, I believe, is what she gains in her forte. So when the old one was previously Phrolova when it's not on the field, casting enhanced attack, the summon skill grants 1 stack of after sound. When Phrolova is not in the combat state for over 30 seconds, remove all stacks of after sound. Now it's when Phrolova is not the active Resonator, casting enhanced attack, basically her summon grants 1 stack of after sound, which is pretty interesting. That is when she is out of combat. So this pretty much confirms that the summon will indeed be still available while Phrolova is out of combat, which is really valuable as it will provide good damage. The summon will still do damage and perform even while you're rotating to other characters, which is pretty valuable. Alright, now here we have the passive. So what changed in the passive? Previously it was 8 stacks, and now it seems that it changed to 10 stacks. Obtain 10 stacks of after sound on entering battle, and when after sound reaches the max, each new stack increases crit damage by 1%. So yeah, a lot of crit damage from the passive right there. Now we have the Maestro buff. Previously it had nothing, now it's gained 120% attack increase. That is pretty good. So because of the 120% attack buff, we could see the multipliers drop down by quite a lot, which is what I noticed here. We see some multiplier changes, and especially for the enhanced attack of the summon, the strings, winds, and cadenza all receive some pretty major nerfs in terms of the multipliers, but it'll make up for it with the new 120% attack. So it will still be even out, if not even better than what already was before. It's pretty insane. And now lastly, we have the unfinished piece passive here. Going over the new one is if Phrolova is in the Maestro state and she casts a skill, the summon will additionally cast enhanced attack 2 times when Phrolova is switched off the field during the Maestro. The only change being when Phrolova is switched off the field, which will make her even better when she's off the field and the summon is still there on the field while you're rotating to other characters. It'll do a lot more than it was before. Now the Resonance Chain, I'm gonna read over this real quick. I'm just gonna go over the new one, and this is why I skipped over them last video, as I always know how they change the Resonance Chain pretty often. But now since we're closer to the release date, let's go over it. So we got the Resonance Chain 2 that got some changes. The new one, the damage multiplier of Scarlet Coda is increased by 75%. After Sound now additionally increased the damage multiplier of Scarlet Coda by 75%. Casting Scarlet Coda grants 14 stacks of After Sound. Resonance Chain number 2 looking pretty solid here. Most likely a pretty good stopping point that if you're really a big fan of Phrolova and you have a lot of pull saved up and you do want to pull Resonance Chain, I would say stop at 2 and then you should be good. And then if you want more value, then you would go for a weapon. Next up here we have the third Resonance Chain. Echo skill damage is simplified by 80%. And then this is pretty good as Echo skill damage, as we saw, her summon is all Echo skill damage that it does. This will buff the Echo skill and both the summon. So that's pretty good. And a good bonus here is a debuff on the enemy that will reduce their attack by 20% for 15 seconds. Resonance Chain number 4, casting Echo skill grants 20% attribute damage, and a bonus increase for all resonators in the team for 30%, so a team-wide buff. And lastly, we have the Resonance Chain 6. As expected, this is going to be pretty crazy. The damage multiplier of enhanced attack at Kate is increased by 24%. During movement of Fate and Finality and Murmurs in the Haunting Dream command, he's summoned to cast one Apparition of Beyond, dealing heavy damage equal to 216% of Phrolova's attack, granting 8 stacks of After Sound on hit. And then targets take 40% more damage from both Phrolova and the summon, and if Phrolova is the active resonator during Mitro state, gain 60% havoc damage bonus increase. As expected, they always do the Resonance Chain. The last one's pretty crazy. So yeah guys, this is what we saw, the big changes from Phrolova. Now for a quick summary and recap. Basically, starting from the top to the bottom, the combo tutorial line refers to the enhanced state instead of Resonance Aberration. For the third stage of the basic attack, the summon, basics, and all the enhanced attacks were nerfed. But additionally, they gave the Maestro state instantly grants 120% attack on entry. They also gave the After Sound baseline 10 stacks, new Purge Cadence, so it just changes on the wording. Overall, Phrolova looking pretty nice. Now, as expected, this is not going to be the full entire kit on release. This is just the kit that's looking right now. Could end up doing some hotfixes to the multipliers or whatever they want to change before her release date. That is up to them. But we'll see how she turns out. So far, pretty excited for Phrolova. You guys let me know down below. Are you guys excited for the release of Phrolova? Because thinking about it, this is coming out pretty soon. In less than 2 weeks, Phrolova is finally here in the game, and I'm pretty hyped for it. Got a saved up pity and everything for it. So you guys let me know down below what are your plans going into this update. But thank you guys for watching. That is pretty much all the new Phrolova kit details in this video. For those who want to see the full kit, feel free to check out my latest full kit breakdown where I checked out everything, not just the changes. But this will conclude everything for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.